Today, I want to talk about the Nintendo Switch 2. What's that? You don't care. Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you. You comfortable? You good? You need anything like a soda or water? Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, Switch 2. There's been a lot of negativity online about this second iteration of the Switch, and I decided I wanted to talk about my experience with this thing since I'm a little over a month in to owning it. Some background about me is that I did own the Switch 1, and I liked it well enough, you know. I played Super Mario Odyssey, I played Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I had fun with it, but out of all the consoles that I've owned, I probably played it the least. So fast forward, the Switch 2 gets announced, and for whatever reason, I get hit by a massive case of FOMO. I decide that I have to have this thing. So as soon as pre-orders went live, I stayed up till midnight and got one of these bad boys. So let's talk design. Compared to the first Switch, this thing is bigger. This baby is thin. One complaint I would have is that it does get a little bit uncomfortable to hold for long periods of time. Probably would be beneficial to get some type of case that has more comfortable grips. Got a kickstand on the back. Just like the Switch 1, the little controllers are detachable. This has got magnets. So it's honestly pretty fun to play with that. Hardware-wise, this thing is a massive step up from the Switch 1. The screen is 1080p. Handheld, it can do 60 FPS. When docked, it's capable of 4K and 120 FPS.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care. Jerry.
So all in all, specs-wise, it's pretty comparable to a PlayStation 4, which for Nintendo, that's a huge leap. Editor's note, you might start to notice that I am dripping sweat. It was extremely hot in this garage, and so both my body and mind were getting cooked. So I apologize for that. Carry on. So I think where a lot of people's disappointment come from is that it's not that massive of a change from the Switch. Nintendo's sort of a company known for making these creative leaps in their consoles, going from the GameCube to the Wii, where you're now playing with motion controls, going from the Wii to the Switch, which can be both a handheld console and a TV console. And now we're going from the Switch to the Switch 2, which is functionally the same thing. But for me, what it all comes down to is the games and how fun they are and how well they perform. And I think that's maybe another complaint that people have is not enough games at launch, but to me, I fully disagreed. I've been playing Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, but wait a second, Riley, I thought I heard you say you already played that. Well, on the Switch 2, this baby runs so much better. It runs at 60 FPS, it looks a lot nicer, it's crisp, it's making it feel like, honestly, an entirely new game. I've also been playing a game called Yakuza 0. It's a very, very Japanese game. A little bit hard to describe. It's a single-player story game involving the Yakuza, which if you don't know is like the Japanese mafia. It can be serious, it can be silly. The story is super interesting. And honestly, it's kind of a cozy game. Walking around the streets of Japan in this small little block that you get access to, going into arcades, doing side quests for random people. It's somehow a cozy experience, and I've been really enjoying it. And I've, of course, been playing Mario Kart World, which is the big launch title for the Switch 2. and it's been a lot of fun. I've honestly never been the biggest Mario Kart guy. It's fun to play with friends every now and again, maybe do some Mario Kart, get crazy, but it's never something I've played for long stretches of time. This one's a little different. It's got an open world to it. A lot of controversy surrounding this game. It's one of the first $80 games, which I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, not worth $80. Luckily, I got this game bundled with the Switch 2, so it was only $50. But the open world is fun. There's little P-switches that you hit where you do just like a short little time trial, and these are spread out throughout the world. So it's honestly really nice to go from the high-octane, stressful race to just casually driving around the open world, hitting a P-switch, doing a little mission, and then driving around again, finding the next P-switch. My only complaint there is that they're not marked on the map, and I'm a bit of a completionist. I would love to know where they all are so I can do them all and beat the game. They're becoming harder and harder to find now that I've done so many, which is kind of killing my motivation to continue to play. So yeah, those are the main 3 that I've been playing on the Switch 2. And we've got Donkey Kong Bonanza coming up real soon. Probably already will be out by the time I make this video. Riley from the future here, and Donkey Kong Bonanza is out. I've been playing it, and it is incredible. It's gotten tons of good reviews, and it deserves it. There's a lot I could say about this game, but basically it taps into that caveman part of your brain where you just punch a bunch of stuff, and it is fun to do. Basically feels like you're the Incredible Hulk with all the charm of a Mario game. I can't recommend it enough. Man, it is so hot in here. I am just dripping with sweat. Okay, but let's get into the main real reason why I love this thing so much. And it's honestly the handheld aspect of it. As I've gotten older, gaming is hard. It's hard to justify the time. It feels weird to enclose yourself in your gaming room. Video games have gotten longer, more complicated. There's so many. It's been tough to keep up and honestly to truly feel immersed in any games these days. But being able to have games on the go is such a game changer. And I don't even leave the house with this thing. I'm talking about the big one, playing in bed. I can get in bed with this thing and just play some video games before I go to sleep. For some reason, that's been so helpful to me. I don't know if I'm alone in that, but it's a big deal. It's so easy to just pick up, turn on, start playing, and then anything happens where I need to stop, just pause, cut off, set down, and I can pick back up right where I left off. Also, a lot of Nintendo games are relatively simple, and I mean that in the best way. They're easy games to pick up and play. They don't have a lot of complicated systems where you're gonna have to relearn how to play. Very, very easy to pick up and have a good time. Whew, well, feels good to get all that off my chest. Thanks for being a good sport and sitting here and listening to me ramble a little bit. You're a good person. Well, I've kept you long enough. Let's get out of here. What's that? You thought I wasn't gonna let you go? What, do you think I'm some kind of crazy person? Here, I'll even undo that rope for you. Here we go. Let's get that off you. Let's get you in the house. Get you in some nice, cool AC. Right this way. Come on into the kitchen. Yeah, I'm actually gonna feed you to my cat.